Enzo? Sometimes while you're painting your house to look like friendliest cat in the world, strange things happen. Just watch this guy. He's got full control over that. And he makes the turn. Can you believe it? Okay, and that is what happens when Bella sneaks into this room. Well, this is the candy room for monkeys. And she found the lollipops. But yeah, there's all kinds of nice things in here. And she's decided that's the one she's going to take for now. She will be sharing it with her little friends outside. Yeah, monkeys do have a sweet tooth, so we do give them some candy now and then. We control it, we don't give too much, but she just found this and she can't believe her luck. Let me just take one out for her. Yeah, when you got monkeys, you learn to do these things with one hand. And there she got it. Okay, so they are all eating and they are all happy and they love it. And yeah, it's on the floor. It's a clean floor and I'm going to clean it afterwards. And it's easier for them to eat it. How are they all going to eat out of a bowl? There's just too many. And then they get into each other's faces and it becomes difficult. But then I'm thinking about all the other cats. Some that are at that shop that I showed where those cats are. And I'm thinking, what should I do? Should I go and fetch them all and have another 5 cats? Or should I just go and feed them? Because I don't know if they're getting the proper food that they need. I mean, they drink from their mother, but what is the mother eating? I did see some good quality food there, but not any soft food like this. So you start to think about all little things like that. And before you know it, you realize that it doesn't matter who the cats belong to. All of a sudden, you realize that they all actually belong to you. Okay, so this thing has fallen over so many times. I'm not even going to to cut it out of the video anymore because it's happened twice already today. So yeah, let's get back to real stuff. You realize that those cats belong to you as well. They don't really have an owner. And even if they've got someone there looking after it, it depends on how they feel about them, if it is theirs or not theirs. But they just live everywhere. So, in fact, I feel they are mine. My responsibility, my cats, I don't know what you can call it. But yeah, that becomes a different thing in someone's life when there's a cat, a dog, or anything, and you start taking responsibility for them. And you don't mind, and you want to. But yeah, where does it stop? By which amount of animals does it stop? Not only animals, even everything. I mean, ownership is something that is very overrated. Everybody says, I would like to own a yacht or something, but you don't know what goes with that. Is it really something that you want? And if you want one, I suppose you want more. Imagine owning every yacht in this world. Just think of all the yachts lining up and the bills you need to pay to keep them all running. That's how you can actually determine how you really feel about something. You exaggerate it, but you exaggerate it quite far. And then you will realize if you want to own it or not. It's a very difficult decision for people to make, to decide if they want something or not. Now, when it comes to cats, kittens, or whatever, if I have to ask myself the question if I would like to own one, I would say yes. And if I should be asked the question if I would like to own them all, then I would still say yes. Because they're actually doing everything on their own. I will just be there to take care of themselves. Now, imagine this. Like I just talked about the yachts. Let's say brand new Lamborghini Aventador. Do I want one? Yes, absolutely. I would love to have one. What color? Doesn't matter. Do I want them all? No, I don't want them all. Why not? Because it's just too much. You cannot cope with it. You cannot enjoy one. You'll be worried about the one standing in the sun. You'll be worried about the ones getting flat tires in warehouses. You don't want them all. That is a concept that most people don't understand. Sure, if you are going to say, yes, I want them all, but I'm going to sell them afterwards, then still you don't get the question. The question is not what are you going to do with it. The question is, do you want them? And if you are going to want them, you're going to want them because you want to make their situation better. And on the cats and the kittens, I would want them all. They can all be called my cats. But this is far-fetched. I know they will be looked after, and they will look after themselves. But all those Lamborghinis, it's going to be very painful to see them all turn to dust eventually. It'll take a while, but it's going to happen. And it's going to be sleepless nights worrying about where they are and what needs to be paid on them. But yeah, this is something that is very seldomly understood. And I think I have found the way of thinking about these things. And yeah, those cats feel like mine. And the ones across the road feel like mine. All of them feel exactly like mine. And that goes for tigers as well. Do I want all the tigers in the world? Nope, that is straight out I don't. Because they are closer to Lamborghinis or yachts than kittens and cats. So, if you are starting to figure out these things, you start putting it in different categories. Now you don't put cats and tigers in the same category. You put possibility, ridiculousness, and, well, happiness and sadness in different categories. You align things according to emotion and to how you feel. Now, try that wherever you are in the world today. Try to put things in a different category. Just instead of, let's say, everything that's green goes in one category, let's take everything that is warm and put that in a category. You'll see how that category changes. It changes totally. And sometimes you just need to change the category in which you put things to be able to see its real value and what to compare it with. But those are some of the things that my mind thinks about always, and it can become a real difficult situation after that. So let's see if there's any cats. Right there goes computer cat, right in here. And the little ones, well, when I look over here, I just see them looking at me from way there. And now they're all coming out. Now they're going to start screaming. And then I'm going to have to go and play with them. And I'm going to like it. Well, I'm busy here working on their system to get them to be able to climb up here, to walk in that pathway into the bedding area on the other side. They're going to love it. And they're going to bypass all the dogs. They're going to be able to walk without being bothered by the dogs. Well, I better get started on giving all of these animals their food, and I will have that done pretty soon. So, just see where Diego is so he can say goodbye. I don't think he's around here, but in any case, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and like always, have a great day.